Back on this grind today. Um, my connection seems shit again, so we'll see how long I go for. At most, I'm only going for about an hour and a half. I got uh, plans here at 3 in about 3 hours. Um, then I gotta get dressed and everything, take a shower. But at least for now, we're back on the grind. I think we're on 8-8. Yep. Moving right along. Alright, let's look at her. We still have the Hangman persona. Alright, let's do it. Let's hang out with Maiko. Bond won't grow closer, but that's okay.
Have we received a new...
I don't know, but the alarm's not ringing.
Huh?
Oh, sick.
Koro-chan! Are your wounds healed up? Huh? Where'd you get this collar?
That collar is designed to help control his persona. Basically, it's an evoker for dogs.
Wait, does that mean Koromaru is going to fight with us?
Oh, hell yes.
I honestly wasn't expecting this either, but the test results show it's quite possible. In fact, it was actually a request from the chairman. We'll be looking after him here in the dorm.
Oh,
Koro-chan,
just became...
is this what you
Game,
want?
I've probably rated about a B minus so far.
He says...
Fighting
I'm
with the
returning
dog
the
bumps
favor.
up to an A. That's friggin'...
Man, you're one loyal dog.
Hey, sounds good to me.
You can sleep in my room.
Welcome him with open arms. The more the merrier, right? Who cares if you're a dog?
Welcome to the team. Yeah,
Right.
bitchin'.
I'll take him for a walk. And it's the perfect...
Yes, if you're free to enjoy your vacation, but don't forget about your schoolwork. Summer classes start next week, so don't lose focus just because we have a lot of time off.
Summer... Wait, what'd you say?
I agree.
Summer
What?
classes.
Why are we going to summer
Did you
classes?
not hear about them? We're going to be taking supplemental courses. I've already applied for all
Why
of
would
those.
you do
I
something
know
like
how
that, bitch?
difficult it's been to balance both school and our late-night excursions. I'm sure you haven't had much time to study, so I apologize for that.
So your
The
solution to
chairman
that is
agreed
to
it
give
was
us
a
more
good idea as
classes
well.
when we don't need
I
to?
could have sworn I told Takeba and Yamagishi.
You serious? First I've heard of it.
Bad move, bitch.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot to mention it.
No way.
Hey, you're the one with the worst grades here. Why are you so surprised?
I mean, that's fair.
Come on. I don't want to hear it.
I'm top of the class. I don't need it.
Don't you think?
Totally.
Well, it's only for a few weeks, so let's do our best.
No. He's going with us every single mission now. He's a permanent member of the four. Alright, let's go hang out with this freak. We're almost done with his social links, so...
The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very proud attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Of course not. I hate the very word. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me. That's what I always dreamed of, anyway. But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living. How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
Yeah, they would. We actually get to finish this social link in a day or two, so thank God. I'm ready for that guy to be gone.
It's amazing. I'm good. Good, good. Not bad. Thanks. But
Alright, Junpei, what are we doing today? Watermelon.
Magnificent melon, ain't she? It's the highlight of my day. So, I've been thinking of throwing a watermelon splitting party. We haven't really done anything summer. That kills me to see. It'd be a real shame if he didn't have a single entry in his summer picture diary. It's just one of those things you either pick up on or you don't. Mata's eyes tell it all. At least to me. A lonely stare. Oh, I mean, don't you know? They say women can't resist a guy with a soft spot for kids.
That's weird.
And you know what that means? I'm gonna need your help. It's a win-win situation, don't you think? And you, oh boy. I think my arms.
Dude, it's just a watermelon.
Ah, yes. Today's shaping up to be a glorious day. Such a shame that the 30 years and the ladies won't be.
If we're splitting watermelons, I'm out.
What? Just like that? You're not even gonna hear me out?
You have a watermelon and a bat. What else could it possibly be? That's more for little kids anyway. Plus, it's really hot out. And look, I get you're trying to be nice.
Yeah, for real. Without you, it would just be me and him, you know? And isn't that just the saddest thing you ever heard?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I don't have a choice.
I know, Koromaru. Don't you worry, boy. We didn't forget about you. Just to draw first blood. Now this is what real summer feels like. My blood's pumping something fierce.
Look who's acting like a kid now. Oh yeah, where's the blindfold? We can't split watermelons with just a bat. Speaking of, this bat seems kind of worn in, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. You got that. That bat and I go way back. Had it since I was in Little League. I've never mentioned this before. Must have never had a chance to talk about it. That I used to play baseball. I mean, anyway, that's old news now.
Wait, then should we really be hitting watermelons with this?
Well, nah, it's cool. Don't think I'll be using it much from here on out.
Don't cry, dog.
Come on, bud. Dying to chomp on some melon. Hey, come on, Koromaru. You can't swing it.
Koromaru? Hey, why don't we use something other than the bat? See?
And
Anything, I guess.
interesting. Kind of a weird.
Someone say my name?
Whoa, Sonata-san.
Well, when I got back, I thought I heard voices coming from the roof, so I came to check it out. Watermelon splitting, huh?
That's right. We were just talking about what to use to hit it.
You're not gonna use that bat?
Yeah, we were just saying you could probably do it with your bare hands.
That is tempting, considering how huge it is. Are you sure it's okay?
Huh? Sure. If that's what you want.
Alright. Guess I better make this good then.
Down.
Hey, try not to go all out, or there won't be any left to eat.
Whoa! Sonata-san, you're incredible!
Down.
What the heck? How are we supposed to eat it now? Can't believe that thing was still edible after it exploded like that. Didn't go exactly how I was expecting, but looked like a mod ad. Man, I was acting kind of lame back there, huh? You know, before we busted the melon. I'm talking about the whole back thing. You were just trying to be thoughtful. I didn't want to come off like I was having second thoughts, but guess I couldn't help it, huh? I was supposed to be this cool mentor, but instead, the kid ends up pitying me. Don't worry about... I mean, I'm not... How the hell do I put it? I feel like it's just... Anyway, I appreciate you helping me prep.
Charm up, but charm's maxed.
Ah, good evening. I just came by to check in on Koromaru. Do you think he'll do well?
Of course, dude.
That's good to hear.
He's gonna be my new best friend.
Well, given his reputation for loyalty, I wasn't too worried in the first place. If you have any concerns, please feel free to let me know anytime. It's only fair, considering I was the one who requested that Koromaru join the squad.
Oh, I'm all for Koromaru joining us. He's totally welcome.
I agree.
Even training lessons from the master.
I'm pretty sure Koro-chan's already more disciplined than you. Could you even
Got him.
sit still if someone told you to stay?
Hey, don't compare me to a dog. I'm
That-
totally disciplined. I can follow directions.
I wasn't
Kinda.
talking to you, Lucy. It wasn't.
Yeah,
You're
really
already
sold us on
staying.
it.
Anyway, so, Mr. Chairman, about those summer classes.
Ah, yes. I heard about Kirijo-kun's plan. It sounded like a good idea, so I went along with it.
It's a terrible idea.
Why would you agree to that?
Oh, was I being nosy?
Oh, I'm missing out on my passionate summer romance. She's disappeared. My beautiful city girl, awaiting me by the shoreline.
The city or the shores. Pick one. Even if you didn't have classes, you'd probably just bum around the station all day. You should just accept your fate. Oh, by the way, Mr. Chairman, weren't you about to tell us something before he arrived?
Ah, that's right. Aside from my unnecessary meddling, I do have another request for all of you.
Go, go.
Does everyone have a moment? I think it's a good time for you all to get a routine health checkup. You know where Tatsumi Memorial Hospital is, right?
Oh, that's where Sanada-senpai was treated before.
With how much you've all been fighting lately, it'd be best to stay on top of your physical health. It wouldn't be good if your personas were causing any strain on your bodies, right? I expect it shouldn't be too much of a detour to stop by the hospital after your summer classes.
I understand. Still, this is rather sudden.
Don't worry too much about it. Like they say, a stitch in time saves 9. Or your side. We'll be doing the checkups individually, one day at a time. You can decide amongst yourselves who goes when. Don't forget to deck up for your checkup. Just kidding. Oh, maybe bring your evokers in case you need to take any shots.
Nerd.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna go eat today. We got stupid summer school the next 4 days or 5 days.
Good morning.
It's already so hot out there, but why? By the way, have you heard anything about the dates for the health checkup?
Jeez.
Yours is on August 14th, Justin. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. I need to be in a classroom with air conditioning. Yeah. Come on, that can boost me up. We're getting close. Not quite.
Let's get on with today's
I
lesson.
know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus, focus. Still, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over summer? You are a curious lot. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, anyway, let's talk about something interesting today. All the teaching and teaching today is first century. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Despite originating in the 15th century, Europe is mainly playing cards. The tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including Marcel and the Rider deck. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we will be using the soft deck.
So, continuing on.
First, let's talk about the composition. A modern 78 card tarot deck is divided into 2 parts. There are 22 major arcana the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, or the number cards. The minor arcana are also called pip cards. Major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their face, beginning with the Fool and ending with the universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 20 cards one by one. First card, number 0, is Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. Next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also immaturity. High Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an imposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making. Knowledge and some religion.
That is to say,
the Lovers represent choice. Here, the individual begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and wrong. The Hermit represents self-reflection, in other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents fate and the knowledge opportunities it brings. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is region. Excuse me. The Hangman represents the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card, which death, the old ends, and new begins.
Alright.
Now let's move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance is balancing of opposites, opening one side of the world allows for growth. And then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual values will start to collapse. It seems that there's nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, this makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Just its meaning will change now. This is important, so pay attention. Put your stuff yet? Jeez, I gotta be super smart to get that skill up, don't I? It's third day of summer school. So we don't need a big one lecture again. Oh, finally, intelligence. So that's freaking 3 more days. I don't understand why I can't do things on these days, but whatever. Now it's beginning, Yoda. How are y'all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my specialty if you'd like. Now let's continue with our special summer course, The Truth Beyond Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you at least heard of Kabbalah, yes, and it's known as mystical study of the Hebrew Scriptures, but as I've mentioned before, it had a great impact in Western society. It's been said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay, then.
So who is the person who performed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it featured such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is Gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is Notarikon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There's also Tamura, a method where letters and words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, comprised of the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 nodes represent the Sephiroth, and the 22 paths connect them. All come together to form a map of God's creation and spiritual son of man. Where do we come from? Where are we going? The answers lie in the Sephiroth. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephiroth every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on Sephiroth as well. This is when you be on the test, you know they say knowledge is another form of magic. Study hard. Find yourself struggling? Well, you may wish to turn to Sephiroth. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? I did notice that. That's right, the same number as Major Arcana is spoken before. Now, continuing on, according to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse office of second semester. Thinking of doing demonstration with tarot cards.
As such.
But I won't have time for that during the lecture, so if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. Alright, let's go get my health checked.
Thanks for being so patient. That just about concludes. Sorry yours ended up taking so... Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we have... Well, based on how you performed so far, I don't expect there to be any problems. Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?